Lit Room episode 40 billion.
Get in here. Come in here.
Step in here.
And welcome to the Lit Room.
The Lit Room.
Hey, everybody. If it is your first time here, welcome to the Lit Room podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Keeks and that's
Trey.
yes.
But I mean
and
it.
if you are already in the Lit gang, the Lit fam, welcome back.
What up, Lit gang?
Welcome back. All right. So how's everyone doing?
I'm good.
Including you.
I'm good.
You're good.
It's we feng shui.
There's space.
Yeah.
There's space.
Love it. Love it. So great. How are you?
Yeah. I'm great. Thanks for asking. 5 minutes
I
later.
still had to get used to the.
Oh my Lord. Yes, he's trying to get used to the fact that he has room now to move. Yes. OMG. Wait. Can you hear it?
I hear it.
I hear it as well. That means that it is time for the...
I'll give you the red light special.
Yes! It is time for the red light special. Trey, who is our red
These
light?
are great young ladies. Danny and I hope I'm saying it right. It's like Dana or something like that.
Okay.
First of all, their Instagram has like so many positive like little, like they go from scripture to this to that,
like inspirational. But they're affirmations. Thank you,
CP. Oh my God. But they are also on Keenan's new show. From Keenan and Kel.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, he has a whole, I think, like sitcom on NBC. I think they play his daughters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So they went from like Instagram, social media. Now they're like on the show.
TV. That's awesome.
But I love the fact that they're so young and they're so positive. It's amazing.
They are. And they're the cutest.
They are.
They're so cute. Yes. It says call Jesus. Amen.
That's one of the things they say a lot. Yeah.
I love it. Listen.
Absolutely.
Don't try me, try. Who? All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right.
Great young ladies. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
But moving right along.
Yes, moving right along. Wait, really quickly before we move right along. Y'all want to know why I got so excited about the red light and hearing the music?
Why?
I actually heard the song on the radio recently.
That song?
Yeah, and I was like, you had to have been there.
You had to be there.
It was funny. I was like, oh my gosh, it's on the radio. It made me feel like we
contribute to
it's coming back.
It's coming back.
It's gonna be back on the radio. Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh Lord, what is Jesus' phone number?
They said call Jesus.
They did say call Jesus.
They did say call Jesus.
Get that out of here. No, I'm just kidding. All right, but like Trey said, moving right along. Yes, you all know what that means. Ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, it is time for the TOT. I almost said
Topic of today.
Yes. So when you're ready, we will be ready. We're waiting on you. And TOT.
Hey. Okay.
TOT.
Hey.
Topic of today.
What was that?
TOT.
Hey.
Topic of today. Yes. See, we waited on you and you joined in with us and everybody did it together. And that's why the energy was so big. Trey, what's today's topic?
Today's topic. People who expect you to reach out to them all the time.
Yeah, say it one more time so the people can hear it in the
Because
back.
I messed that up.
Yes.
People who expect you to reach out to them all the time.
Yes, people who expect you to reach out to them all the time.
I know
Okay,
everybody in the
All
lit
right,
game
so-
is feeling that.
all right, y'all. So y'all heard Trey say it first. Y'all heard it here first. Okay, so we know what we have to do. Swipers, get your swipers ready, and let's get into it. All right, yeah, we got a good swipe. Listen, because today, so this is amazing. Great job, P. Welcome back, P. All right, you guys, you all heard it here first from the lips of Trey.
That's so
Our topic of
gorgeous.
today
I know.
is people who expect you to. Yep. What was it? People who. Look at us. Our cheat sheets. We're coming
People who expect you to reach out to
them
all the time.
Yes, see our cheat sheets. That was a long one, but we wanted to talk about and bring up the people who always feel like they have to initiate communication. Doesn't that get on your nerves?
I'm trying to think, am I one of those people?
I think that I am. And I think I get sick of it from time to time. But I think it's only because I'm naturally the type of person to be like, hey, are you okay? Hey, like,
Hello.
I don't know. But that's because I think that that's what I want done to me. Like, I like it reciprocated back.
So you putting it out in the universe.
That, but I mean, I've always been the person to be like, now don't get me wrong. I don't know if I'm like a speak first person from what I can remember, as far as like when you get to that age where you have to talk to people more. What's that, like middle school, high school-ish?
Something like that.
When you have to actually start to communicate with people. So sometimes I was always the one to be like, hey, how you doing? Because I wasn't rude. But other times I was just like, I'm not talking to that person first. Like, I don't speak first because I don't know if they're going to say anything back, and I don't want it. I know me, and I know how off in my head I can be, and I could take things to a whole nother level of like,
You overthink it.
yeah. So that's the reason why I wasn't like really huge on being the initiator. But now I can tell you, I'm not a person who initiates conversation. Like, I don't.
You want someone to start it off.
Yeah.
Pop it off.
And it's not even so much like I try to take myself out of that comfort zone of like, I've always been approached and been like given the option to like be the person who can keep the conversation going, but initiating the conversation, I think I've always had like issues with. Like, I'm not that person that you could walk up to in the grocery store and I'd be like, hey, you want to talk about what happened on the news the other day? I'm not that person, but I know people
do
like
that with people who I like. I can pop the conversation off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see,
But if I don't
like even at parties, I'm not the person to be like, I'm the person who will keep the party going. I might start the party as far as like dancing and stuff like that, but I'm not going to be like, I'm not the
the icebreaker.
Yeah, I don't want to say icebreaker though, because I would be like, hey, I want to play a game or something, because this is lame and I can go home. I can do that, but like I don't know. It's different when, like, say you were to go on a date. I wouldn't be the person to initiate the conversation. I would want
At the date?
No. Unless I got tired of just sitting there looking at each other. And I was like, all right.
But you want to be curious, like, you know how like when you go on a date, you already kind of have questions.
Yeah, I would have questions, but I'm saying that.
But you're not going to go ahead and ask your questions.
Yeah, I'm not going to initiate it for.
What if they never say nothing?
Exactly, that's what I said. Until it gets to that point to me where I'm like, all right, this is awkward. What's your name? Not what's your name, but like, how are you? Like, what are you? I don't know. I guess I'm trying to figure out the way that I'm trying to say that it. I don't know. I don't think I initiate conversations. It's weird. Or like,
do
when
you want to like initiate them more?
I think that's something I had been working on for the last like few years of my life, because I think I felt like I kind of admired those types of people because maybe they just wanted to be out there. I don't know. It's weird. It's an odd thing about me.
Well, what makes you not want to do it?
because I've always been, contrary to popular belief, I'm shy. I like to sit back and just
See
yeah,
the
like
world.
I observe things. So like when I go into a room full of people, I'm not like, hey everybody, hey, like not unless like it's the lit room and we're putting on something and I have to be the host or something like that. Like unless it's like a party that I'm hosting, then yes, I have to come in the room and be like that. But like if I'm going to an audition and I don't know people there, even if I do know people there, like I would wait to see if somebody there knew me, because 9 times out of 10 I don't even know that somebody is there that I know, because I'm so focused and I'm like, okay. And it's not to be rude, but it's like I'm just going in to find me a spot to sit down and be by myself. I don't see everybody else. It's not to be rude or anything. Again, it's just
she's walking y'all through her process.
yeah,
right now.
But that's what I mean. Like I go into some audition rooms or rooms when you go into meetings, or when you go into, I'm trying to think of spaces where like you don't know people. Like when you go into a space where you have no clue who the next person sitting next to you is. There's always someone that's in that room that starts a conversation. But I'm not that person, because I think the only reason why I feel this way about those people is because this is how I feel about them. I'm not that type of person, because I feel like whenever it has happened to me and the person is, coming out and initiating the conversation, I've always looked at them like they were crazy. I have. Like I've always looked at them like,
why are they crazy though?
Did you try to check the temperature of the room to see if people really wanted to talk to you? Like
but
that's how I feel.
They're comfortable with themselves.
But that's fine. That's what I'm saying. Like that's kind of the part that I admired. Not so much like they were comfortable with themselves, but like they want to like reach out.
Do you feel like you're all the way comfortable with yourself?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm just comfortable with myself in the fact of like I don't feel like I have to put myself out there. If I'm gonna be seen, I'm gonna be seen. That's my comfortable. Like I don't try to be seen. That's what it is. Like I don't know. I've always felt like that. Like I don't have to try to. I'm just not.
You don't have to try.
Yeah. Like,
but I feel like you notice when people are trying.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
in my life, that's what I've seen. That's what I'm saying. I've always, the person who does stand out like that, or they try too hard. But I do give them credit for, trying to get everyone to like, wake up or talk to each other, because that is how the room, starts to be like, hey, how you doing? Or da-da-da-da. Like that's how people start talking. So I'm like, I give y'all credit for making, I guess, the space more comfortable. But also I'm like,
you doing a lot.
You did too much. Yeah. So that's why I said it's really weird for me, because I do respect them breaking the ice per se, but then I'm also like, I don't know. So that's what I was trying to say. Like if you're going into a place where you don't know people, not a place where you do know people, but when you're in situations where you don't know people and then people start conversations and they initiate stuff, like that's the thing. But but when it comes to like like friendships or like even relationships, like or if when somebody likes you, to kind of put it back on the actual topic.
We got off topic.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it kind of, that whole thing came, I mean, that's a part of it, because I'm talking about being the initiator, and I gave y'all the background of like being a person who doesn't initiate things, but I do initiate things on one side, which is like a relationship aspect. Like if you tell me you like me and you do this and that in the beginning, and then you fall off, and then I'm comfortable enough with you now to where I feel like I can start talking to you like that all the time, but then I begin to reach out to you all the time and it starts to become a pattern. I'm not.
But I feel like if you like me, you should reach out to me.
That's how I feel.
I'm expecting you to reach out to me if you like me.
Right. But see, you're that person who's like.
Well, I mean,
It's an expectation.
It's an expectation. Like, I think that's
But after that dies down, are you the person who are like,
now I
I'm
want
not
some
gonna
consistency.
Exactly. But after all of that dies down, are you now the person that's like, well, I expect them to reach out to me still, and they haven't.
No, because okay, I feel like if you like me and I wasn't aware that you like me, obviously, but you came to me, you told me you like me, so that means that I expected you to come, and you did
At first,
but
yeah.
now I know. But now that I know, it's like I think I'm a great communicator, so I'm going to. It's got to be the back and forth.
Right.
I'm going to be consistent.
But after and after that person falls off,
Mm-hmm.
and it starts to become more you saying, like, you see it when you're
You
like,
talking about like, okay, expecting you to
say hello, just even if
like,
you had a
okay,
conversation like,
so
what's
now,
up? Like,
now I'm talking about like, now you got me thinking about like texts and stuff. 'Cause
Yeah.
you know how like people be
texting
like,
or calling.
people be like, I'm always the one that reach out to you.
Yeah.
I'm always the one that this and that. I'm always the one. I'm always the one. I'm always the one. I am always the one reaching out.
People get tired of that.
And you get sick of it. And then that's when people are like, I feel like that's when people try to save face or they try to flip stuff and turn stuff around. Just accountability. Own it, my bad, work on it, move on.
But if you don't, and it becomes a pattern that I keep seeing, like even when you go back into your text messages and you're like, well, dang, like in the beginning it was always the person like hitting me up.
Now it's me.
Now it look like my side got a little hectic. I got a lot of traffic on my side. And then what? And I
don't like that because I feel like when people like me and they generally like me, then I'm for you, and I like the fact that you like me. So now I'm putting so much into it.
I done got
and
comfortable.
where your light go?
And I
where
hate
did it go?
saying-
And if you don't like me no more, just say it.
I hate saying comfortable, but like you've gotten in a space to where you're like, okay, I can give this person my time. That's what I mean. So when I feel like I have now decided to give you my time, now it's them flipped. Now I'm the person that's always like, hey,
reaching out,
what's up, or calling you. And that's one thing. That's one thing Keeks don't do. I don't chase nothing that's not meant for me. I'm not doing it, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I don't care. It's not gonna get you or me anywhere. If you don't want to be here, more or less of what he just said, if you don't want to be here, don't. You ain't even got to let me know, because your actions. I'm an actions person.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to say I don't want to be here anymore. Once I've initiated, and yeah, we're having conversation, but like you all know, y'all are smart. Y'all know when people start dying down on conversations, or you start getting these 1 word, 2 word text messages. That's when you know. All right, well,
it's time to go.
Yeah, on to the next. Yeah, that's not. I mean, I do it. Like, that's how I'm gonna start showing you, like, I'm not into you like that no more, because I'm sick of you. And then, but don't come. Here's the part that bothers me. Don't come back a few weeks later like, why you ain't been talking to me? What did I do? What did you do? What didn't you do? You painted this picture of how you were before, and then
self-evaluation.
Oh man, take a seat and just sit in a corner somewhere and go to timeout.
Figure out what you did.
And there are absolutely people in the world who feel like they should be the one.
And
always
we're not perfect.
No,
we are not perfect.
No, I have my moments of that being that person, but I know people who were actually like, that's who they are. They only are the person on the other side of it who always expects people to reach out to them. I know people who are like that. Like, they only believe that they are the receiver of the messages. They don't do too well with hitting people back. They don't call people back. They don't call people just to reach out and say, hey, are you okay? They don't do that. You have to reach out to them to know that they are alive. That's not a good look for me. I know people like that. Do you know people like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't
I
understand
know
it.
y'all.
I don't
I
understand
know
it.
all y'all.
I sometimes feel like, do y'all answer the phone for y'all's families at the end of the day? Because the one I'm thinking about, they don't answer the phone for the family.
My little brother. Still love you.
But they ain't got time to be like, I'm busy. But what do you do? Because half the time you be talking about you in bed or you're at home. Like, what are you doing? And then you work, so. And I know your job isn't that hard.
Make it make sense.
That's what I was about to say.
Make it
make sense.
Make it make sense.
Listen,
because at the end of the day,
you're gonna be wishing that somebody.
What's that song? Wishing and hoping
and
loving and I don't know the words. I just be like
it's the beginning of I forgot what it is. But yeah, I love that song. But yeah, that's what you're gonna be thinking. You're gonna be wishing that somebody would pay attention to you, but that's how you lose people too. Reach out, okay? Don't be that person who always expects people to reach out to
But
you.
I feel like I'm bad at this in lit room. I can tell y'all because y'all know me, and I ain't shamed. I ain't shamed at all. But
What are you bad at? Lay it out on the table.
I'm okay. So
imaginary table.
So it just got me thinking. You know how like the person that likes you is the one that initiate. Like they. I'm expecting them to come to me, but then it's the when they come to you or reach out to you, it's like, oh, you like me, and I don't really like you like that. But I'm expecting the one I really like.
Ooh, that's that universe for you, baby. What you want is what you don't need. What you need is what you need, okay?
I'm expecting the one
That you really want.
that I really
Ooh,
want.
child, I
And they
know about it,
don't.
baby.
And they won't. I just want to know why is that?
The one that you flip and turn around and be the person that always be initiating, like, hey,
hey,
I'm waiting.
and I'm just like,
Answer.
and then you look and you're like, oh.
But then the other one that you're like,
why?
always in your phone, 24/7,
Always.
deep, okay?
Why is that? It's so stressful.
Because you don't need the one that you want. The one that you want is gonna hurt you. The one that you want is gonna be a pile of poo. Y'all can think of the real word I was trying to say, but he gonna be a pile of poo.
It's like sometimes I wish that you can just like erase that whole,
but there's something
like erase
mysterious
it out
about
your
the one that you
mind.
want.
Yeah, because it's like the one that you want, and it's like why you and I be feeling like crazy sometimes because I'm like, why it's not gonna happen or whatever like that, but why are you expecting this? And I don't like that. It's like, why am I expecting it? It's not gonna happen. And even when you're like, okay, it's like you're gonna you got done with the whole I'm gonna reach out first, and you just done with that, but you're still like, oh my God, why
You want to talk to him.
right?
You do.
So then, because I'm guilty,
You end up reaching out.
you reach out in some other type of mischievous way. You go on the social media and you post, just hoping and wishing.
It normally catches.
It do.
Normally, really.
It really right in. But I'm like, why do we have
Why
to
does it
do
take
that? Like, why?
Yeah, because the one that you don't. I ain't gonna say that. The one that you need
the one that I need
is it blowing you up. They own your social. They
faithful.
Communication, likes, all of that. Like, they are there, and you're like,
But then you post the picture, you know that they like your hair a certain this the way, so you do it, and then you this, and then what you doing? It took all of that for you to say what you doing.
And if it does, once you figure it out that it takes all of that for you to say something to me, I should say goodbye.
But you can't. You can't. Like, oh my God. It's like, I know that's a whole different topic.
It's like a drug.
But
it is. But it does go into this because those are those people who always expect for you to reach out. Like the person that you might be talking about your want, they know that you want them. Right? They know.
And it'd be so crazy because
now they expect you.
It'd be so crazy because this is not the current want, but an old want. I expressed like, like you
Oh, you
know.
said that?
Yeah, I said it.
No.
I was like, you know.
You told.
I told. But I'm saying I was just because at that point I was like really like fed up.
Okay.
So I just said it, and they were just acting dumbfounded, like, huh?
But were you ready to walk away?
Yeah, I walked away from it when I said it.
Don't do that if you're not ready.
Right. That's like I was ready. I was ready to walk away. Like I walked away, but I'm like, you're so dumb. Clearly, like, and it's like you know it. You know it. But some people like it just be those ones. And I'm like, you know.
But they are the ones that stress you out. They're the ones that stress you out and that you end up always being the person who reaches out. They are the ones that will turn you into the always initiator.
The always initiator. The always poster. The always.
Which goes back to one of our shows that we were talking about, what do you post for? Do you post for
yeah.
to get attention, or do you just post for yourself? And sometimes
I'm telling
it's
you,
for that won't.
Sometimes it's for the won't because
the one you
send
need
me something.
The one you need is there, and you don't realize it until later. But sometimes you still don't want your need. You still like, oh, you can stay in the friend zone. You can stay there.
That friend zone.
I don't know, but yeah, y'all be careful with them won'ts because they're the ones who turn you into the initiator. And yeah,
there's nothing wrong with being an initiator.
No, it's not. But don't get abused.
Don't get abused.
That's what I think. That's the main thing that we're trying to say. Just don't get abused by it.
Used and abused.
Yes, those people that expect you to reach out all the time. They just need to either grow up or see what's in front of them. That's what I think. We won't fool with too many of those anymore, right? It's not a promise we can keep. Look, I promise. All right. So if all hearts and minds, you good?
I'm good.
I'm good. If all hearts and minds are clear, we are going to pack this topic up. So we are going to get our box.
Oh.
We are going to put the topic in the box. We're going to put this.
I was looking at you. I was like, did it move?
You had to turn your whole chair.
No, because I was like, it moved. It didn't move.
Put the topic in the box. Close the box. And we're going to wrap the box. And because we are going to try to throw these people away. Oh, we didn't put the ribbon. We didn't put the ribbon on the box. Put it on there tight because you don't want this. You don't want them to come out of the box. You want them to stay in the box. We kind of want to put them in the graveyard. But I don't know. So I
ain't ready. I ain't ready.
We need to we're going to toss them, okay? Just throw them away. Throw the whole thing away. Bye. Throw it away. Can't put them in the graveyard yet because we're not. I'm
not ready.
It's hard.
It's hard.
All right, y'all. It's game time. All right, Trey, what's the game?
We're going to play For the Culture.
Yes.
We played this so many times.
So many times.
But it's a goodie.
It's an oldie, but goodie.
Goodie. So we're going to play that. It's pretty much... y'all saw my cross. It's pretty much like our other game with the... What do you call it? Culture tags is similar to that, but it's words this time.
Okay.
Instead of me trying to squint and read the ASDFTGZZ BF445
ABC.
ABCDF. Yeah, it's more than Okay, so we're gonna do. Do you want to do girl talk, guy talk, movies, music, school days, university?
School
TV?
just started. Let's do school days.
Sure.
You. Oh,
I didn't-
set, go. Pass. I can't remember how to
I don't
explain
know.
that.
What- that
you
was-
went down.
Oh,
You
it's
did it right.
up?
Yes.
Okay.
You used to go there when you used to go there, and you're like, "Oh, I used to go there," and I'm
My
proud.
old school,
Yeah,
new
but,
student.
Like, you as the person, I'm proud.
I'm proud.
I'm proud to have been
An American.
a student. Oh,
Oh
Lord.
my God.
I'm proud to have been a student. Like, you went to your school, so you're
Look, I'm a new transfer
no,
exchange.
You used to go to the school.
I used to
You
go
graduated.
alumni.
Yes.
I went the wrong way.
Go down. Okay, it's the highest degree that you can get.
Doctor.
Okay, but what's it
PhD.
called? Okay, yes. You did university? I thought we were doing school days.
I did. Oh.
Go back. No, don't put. You're giving yourself. He's cheating. He's giving himself.
I don't. Okay, whatever.
Okay, go.
Wait.
No, it's done.
Oh, it's done.
Yes.
Okay.
So he has 2 points.
I do. Administration.
It's 2, not 4, because he kept going the wrong way.
P, what is this?
Hey.
Oh, I was going to say the word. This is something you do when you don't want the class anymore.
What?
You don't want the class.
Cut class?
When you're registering and you don't want that particular class anymore.
You cut the class. You disregister. You get out of the class.
No, but it's a word.
Unregister.
You're dropping the class.
You dropped the class.
No, but it's another word. Or you're
You take yourself out of the class. You should have passed it. What is it?
Just it's withdrawal.
Oh.
Wrong way.
Oh.
Do it again. Do it again.
Swipe right. Play again. Okay.
Withdrawal.
Withdrawal.
This was the
Draws.
beginning years of school.
This was the beginning years. K through 12.
Yes, what is that called?
Elementary.
Yes.
Okay.
It didn't do it. Do it again. Okay. This was in high school and they had like the army stuff on every whatever.
ROTC.
Yes.
JROTC.
Yes.
Okay.
Pickle day.
Pickle day.
Pickle day. I should have said that.
P, weren't you a pickle? Oh, I thought you
This is pass.
passed.
Yeah. The person like the principal.
The principal.
Other word for principal.
Administrator.
At a university. The
Dean.
Yes. Whew. Friday night.
Friday night.
You're at the game. They have halftime.
Football game. Friday night football game.
Football. What? It's a football.
Football field. Football team.
Yes.
Oh man. Okay. It's like,
Okay. You want to play?
you should have said meat backwards.
Me backwards. Wow.
It's not team, but still, same word, same letter.
Okay.
Meat even existed. No, it didn't.
So if I get it,
If you get it right, then go down. Okay. Excuse me. It's a pageant. Pass, because I don't even know how you would get that. It's in Mississippi. I think. Is
The
it in Mississippi?
river?
Or it's in Florida. So this one you have to name. You have to name the schools. Okay.
I have to name the schools.
Yeah. So
Oh.
this is in
Mississippi State.
what is the capital of Mississippi? It's
I
not
have
that,
no
though.
idea.
Okay, well then pass this one because this is gonna be whoo. Okay, people have to go sign up for this if they want to be in it. Military.
Enlist.
Okay, but what are they enlisting in?
School.
Come on,
Community college.
No, what are you enlisting in the military? What do you do? What do
I
you
don't
do?
know.
It's a different branch. It's one of the branches.
Army. Was it Army?
It was, but did you do it down?
On it.
You didn't flip it? Dang. Aw, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Jackson State.
And then it said Miss Valley State. I was like, how is he gonna know? I don't even know where Valley State is.
It's upside down.
Oh.
Oh, it's skipped. This is. Oh, you might not know this, but it's in Tennessee. It's like a HBCU.
Tennessee State?
It's the other one. It rhymes with fish.
Tish.
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 With an F.
Fisk.
Yes.
Fisk University?
Yes.
Okay. Can I?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh. No, pass.
Pass.
Yeah.
It was in Indiana.
Oh, it is?
Hey.
I didn't know that. Oh, ooh. I don't know. Pass. This is so hard. What? This is like a technical,
It's where the CIA.
the CIA. They're like really
Washington,
smart.
DC.
It's the name of the school.
It's the name
like
of the
letters.
school.
It's 3 letters.
3 letters. So it's not the Citadel. CIA.
MIT.
MIT.
Yeah.
The CIA gets a lot of.
Aw,
I'm
man.
sure they do.
All
That
right.
was great.
That was fun. All done. Yay. That was hard. We might have to play that college one again because that one was hard. And now,
That stressed me out.
a word from Trey. How can they reach us?
You are watching YouTube, and we are on YouTube.
You
It
are
is
now
the
watching Mad TV.
Mad. The Lit Room. We're also on Facebook. The Lit Room is on Facebook. It's called The Lit Room. Please tag us at The Lit Room Podcast on Facebook. We have Instagram. IG is at The Lit Room Podcast. We also have Twitter, which is The Lit Room on Twitter. And then we have, Gmail. We have Gmail. Google. What is the Google? The Lit Room Podcast at gmail.com. This has been a minute.
It has.
And
That's it, right?
that's it. SoundCloud, merch, all that.
All it.
Website coming to you
Soon. All right. And we cannot leave today's episode without thanking our sponsors. Our sponsors are the Creative Chick. Ami Hair. I felt like I ran out of breath. And Pecan Production. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we will see you later. And like we always say, stay lit.
Stay lit.
Bye. You're not buying with me?
I said bye. Oh, I thought I said it out loud. Bye. But I mean it.
Right.